I don't know, it's like I flew for the first time this year. I was a nightmare flying. You know when you're flying, you kind of like, because first of all, I'm nervous and I hate being packed in a plane. You're kind of like, you're in a tube, you're smelling other people's farts. It's like, kind of sat in like a battery hen, like you're eating your dinner off the bloke in front's head because he's come back.
I'm starting to ache now. I can't fucking stand it anymore.
And this bloke next to me was on the plane for 4 hours. Well, after 4 hours, his breath. I mean, it was like interfering with radio waves. Do you know what I mean?
Please face the other way. You're melting my face.
Nightmare. You know, it's like,
Stewardess!
and the stewardesses, they are so smug, because we never fly, and they fly all the time. They're like, a stewardess will walk up to you and they go like that. Oh, yes.
I know I am ugly. And you are beautiful. But please help us.
You know... It's just they always go up the front behind the curtains. Have you noticed that? They always go up the front and they always close the curtains. What are they doing up there? All right, as soon as they get to the curtains, they close them like that and they go, loads of room. I can run. Even the pilot's up front with them going, who cares if we cry? Fuck the passengers.
Stewardess!
Oh, yes. No. Nightmare. They come along, check your crutch. No, they say they're checking the seatbelts, but they're actually looking at your crutch. What's their eyes? They go along and go, oh, crutch. Oh, crutch. Crutch. As soon as they get up to you, do this. Hiya. And then you go. They take you through the survival routine, do you know what I mean? And they've done it so often they're bored of it, and we want to know what they're saying. They could put the thing over your head, pull the string, there's the door, fuck off.
What did you say?
Oh, pull the string like I got a little whistle, I'll shove off, go on. But we're not thinking that anyway, because what we're thinking, I've got a granny in front of me, I could just elbow, there's a bloke there, I could just nut him and I'm at the fucking door. Women and children first. Yeah, sure, yeah. Yeah, I can see all the blokes here going like that. Yeah? Yeah, you're hurling towards the floor at 400 miles an hour. You go like that. Go on, love. You wouldn't do that at all. You go, fuck off, I'm fucking going. Where you going, Frank? I'm fucking going without you. That's where I'm going. So it gets to the airport, right? And it's one of those well, that's what lands there, the airport. Where else would you land? Yeah, you know. So it lands at the airport, and it's one of those airports when the stewardess stood at the front and they go, just waiting for a bus. Well, waiting for a bus? What do you mean waiting for a bus? We just flown like 30 million miles, now we got to get on a bus? No. The plane couldn't make it to the terminal. Oh, no. You got to get on a fucking bus. You've been on the bus at an airport, you get down the stairs, you get on the bus, it goes, and they go, Olaf! I mean, I could have got on the back door and got off the fucking front one. He does a lot of mileage in a day, doesn't he? That bloke had a hard day at work, didn't he? Yeah, done about 8 foot today. Up and down, you know. But you'll always find me on the motorway on the M1 going up somewhere trying to benefit or a gig or so. Always trying to do something. I don't know, it's weird. I sort of fell asleep at the wheel the other day, just slumped over the wheel like that. A taxi driver went, fuck, I'm trying to drive you, twat. See, what gets me is modern-day service stations, you know, like garages. You drive into a garage nowadays, right, and you'll park up next to a pump, you'll get out of your car like that, and you'll be walking towards the twad behind the glass, right, and you'll hear, that's diesel, that's diesel. Hey? Oh, diesel, diesel. It's not, it's a petrol. Quick, move it, move it, move it, move it. What are they spraying the fields with these days? You drive in the country anyway. Oh, my God, you have to turn to your mate in the car and go, you farted. No, in case they think it's you. Do you know what I mean? And their reply is, oh, thanks, I smell like 7 acres of shit. It's like cattle trucks. Oh, you ever see them cattle trucks on the motorway? Oh, you're kind of driving out on the motorway like that, and you can see them. They've got like slats in the side. They've got their noses poking through. Going, oh. You're gonna die! You're gonna die! Eh? You're gonna die! He reckons we're gonna die. It's not what it says in the brochure. It's like this mad cow disease, you know? It's getting to me now. I don't understand. I got this vision, right, of a load of cows in the field, one of them reading the paper going like that. Here, it says here, right, if we're mental, they don't eat us. There's a farmer. There's like other cows going, fuck off his mind, shaving foam. It's like road rage. Everyone does a bit of road rage. You know when you're going out, yeah, fuck you, fucking break the fucking lights, are you twat? You know, you get to the next set of lights, they go red, you go like that. You know, that's when they get out of the car, bang on your window, go like that. Get out, you twat, and next 7 balls of shout at you. I can't see him, I can't see him. You ever go on, make sure you're locked, you go out, lock, It's like soft-top cars. People in this country have soft-top cars. It rains nearly every day. I don't understand. And the sun only has to do this. Out of a cloud. And they go, soft-top. It's freezing cold, mate. You got ice hanging from your nose. Yeah, but I want to use it. It's like high curbs. I hate parking up next to a high curb. You park up next to a high curb, you go to open your door and it jams up against the curb. You kind of go, oh, you have to kind of squeeze out of the gap there like that. And then the weight comes out the car. You forget about it when you come back, the door opens as normal, you sit in the car, the weight takes it down, now it's jammed open, I can't. They should have high curbs outside every bank. There would never be a bank job. They'd drive up and go, right, move! You go, I can't get out, I can't fucking get out. Ambulances. I know what happened in the 15th century when there was no ambulances, when there was no first aid. What happened? What did they do? Like somebody got knocked over by a cart in the 15th century. Somebody would run up and go, "All right, wait a minute, let me get someone. Come here, quick, quick. Look." Hope you get better. See you later. When you break your leg, when you break your leg, somebody will always say to you, oh, well, you were lucky, really. No, well, I broke my leg. I mean, it could have been worse. It could have been fucking better. Yeah, you lucky twat. 2 broken legs, all right. I reckon the police, I know, it's like, well, I had my car stolen the other day, but I got their number, so, you know what I mean? I don't know, it's like, I surprised the burglar yesterday. I broke into his fucking house. Because I read the news, I keep up with the news and all that. It's like, I like the weatherman. The weatherman's fantastic. Because I like that switch. All weathermen have got that switch because they go like that. Other countries, it's going to be very warm. And what are they doing with that? I reckon they're playing scare electrics. They go like that. Other countries, it's going to be, oh, Jim, come off, put it back on, put it back on. It's on the weather when they say it's going to be 80-mile-an-hour winds out today. Does that mean if we're going down the motorway, 80 miles an hour with the wind, you stick your head out the window, it's a normal day? It's like I was reading the other day about, stamps. No, I was reading about stamps, right? Stamps have gone up to 26 pence. They were 25. I ain't paying that. I'm not. Still good value, though, 26 pence. If somebody gave me 26 pence to take that to Scotland, I'd go, fuck off. I mean, for the petrol. If it was on my moped, yeah, but, Second class. What's all that about, then, second class? It all goes through the same system, doesn't it? What, are they just a bit slow with it, are they? You go like, oh, it's the first, quick, all right. You know what? It's absolutely... There's people still coming back from the bar going, my seat, I've lost my bloody seat, I don't know where it is. I don't know, you have to go, when you go to the bar, it's like getting a drink in the bar is a nightmare. You need a note to get served. You go, excuse me, can't have change. You go, excuse me, you go, fuck off, you tramp. You go, fuck. Change is an extraordinary thing. It's like they have the breathalyzer for drinking, driving. That's crap. It should be you have to get 5 pence out of your pocket without spilling change all over the floor. You can't do it when you're pissed. You go, go on, they're like, oh, yeah. I think that's one, is it? I can't see. You know something more dangerous than drinking, driving? Sneezing. I've done it myself. No, because when you sneeze, your eyes close. You go, when you've opened them up, you've crossed fucking 3 lanes. You know, you're in the services eating and you don't know why. You're like... Weird. Try and keep your eyes open when you sneeze. You can't. Your fucking head explodes. It's like they say mobile phones are dangerous, and I bought one of those hands-free kits. They're crap. You take your hands off the wheel, the fucking car's all over the shit. You know, and it's like... it's like, because I fall asleep at the wheel, that's the worst thing, because you'll always... Because I do so much mileage in a year, you'll always catch me on the M25 or M1 going to do a benefit for somebody or something, you know? And it's like, because I've got like an off-road vehicle, it's a Ford Fiesta in a ditch just outside town. And you'll be on the M1 and it's falling asleep at like 3 in the morning. You go, and you know when it's bad when you start doing that with your seat, you know, kind of. They have these information films and they say, stop, pull over into the services, drink loads of coffee, get back in your car and open a window. Yeah, that's great. Now your bladder's the same size as a fucking bean bag. And the wind coming through the window, your face is frozen in the shape of a shag doll. You kind of... That doesn't work. So I was stuck in traffic the other day for 3 hours. It's weird. All blokes suddenly change into a crash investigator. They turn to their wife and they go, yes, I see what's happened here, dear, yes. Twat. It's really weird. It's like, it's really, I don't know, you'll always see the ambulance go up the fast lane and those cars following it to get up the traffic, you know? And you think, fucking look at that. Following in the slipstream of somebody else's misery, there's a space, is there? Fucking come on, let's go, let's fucking go. They always say that thing in the paper, pronounced dead on arrival. You know, the ambulance. Pronounced dead on arrival. What, they couldn't say it in the fucking ambulance? They're in the ambulance going, oh, he's dead, he's dead, he's dead, he's dead, he's dead. I can't say it. He's dead, he's dead. You know, they get to the hospital, the doors open, a doctor rushes in and goes, dead. I've been trying to say that all the fucking way here. Because I don't know, it's kind of, because we all know, you know, the NHS is fucking knackered, you know what I mean? It really is. I mean, they always, I mean, it needs fucking major investment. The government, each government, the successive governments always get in and they say, oh, we're going to invest loads of money, and they never fucking do, you know? Accident and emergency. Where did the emergency bit come from? You know, there's no emergency in there. You'll walk in with no head and they go, sit down, see you in a couple of years. Okay. You're sitting there, there's always that bloke, oh, he's always there in an accident emergency, the moaner. He'd be sat there going, fuck off! He's at every fucking hospital, and there's always that other bloke as well, that old bloke. He's at every hospital. You know what I mean? He's about 65. You'll see him come up the corridor with stripy pyjamas, holding a bag of piss and a drip. He'd be like, there he is again. He was at the last hospital. He must get around the corner, get in a car and go, 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 go. It's like your local GP, they're knackered, they need investment. You ring them up and they go like that, we can't fit you in till Thursday, but I'll be better by then, yeah, so stop bothering us, fuck off. Can't fit you in till Thursday. You know, it's like we have to plan our illness in. We have to ring up and go, hello? Yeah, I'm going to have flu in about a year. Can you fucking fit me in? You know, I mean... You're probably like me. By the Wednesday, I'm starting to feel a little bit better. Now I'm feeling guilty about wasting the doctor's time, you know? I'm sat in the freezer in damp clothes trying to fucking flu back up. Come on! That's the other thing they ask you when you ring the doctors. They go, is it an emergency? Well, I won't know until I get down there. You're asking me to make a diagnosis. I ain't had the fucking training, you've had. And they always say the same thing. Your appointment's at 4. It's never at 4. You'll go down there at 4 and then make you wait in that waiting room with all the coffers for another bloody hour. You know when the doctor comes out at 5 and goes, I'll see you now, you go, no, you fucking won't. I've got a few more posters to read yet. Sit the fuck down. And when he examines you, he gets out that socket set, looks right in your ear with that pointy thing and goes, what does fucking mean? That's a perfectly good ear. It deserves at least a fucking wow. You know, when you go in, you have to whisper. Every time you go in the doctor's, you go, I got a doctor's appointment. They go, okay, sit down. Okay, thank you very much. Why are we whispering? There's no signs up saying we have to whisper. If we went in and talked normally, what would it upset all the other patients, would it? You know, you kind of go and I got a doctor's appointment, they'd all be sat there going, You never see an ambulance go by going, da, 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 da. You know? Look. It says when you go in, it says above the door, doctor's practice. I don't want him practicing, I want him for fucking real. And it's weird, anytime there is an accident, you know, the police always do the same thing. Move along, please, there's nothing to see. Well, I wasn't thinking about seeing anything until you just mentioned it. Why? What's fucking going on? Some of the stuff you see on the roads, you know, like today, caravans on the M25. Who the fuck are these people? People with caravans on the back. You'll see their head just poking above the steering wheel like that. Lovely, lovely, gone away for the weekend, lovely, lovely. They got more mirrors than the Hubble fucking spacecraft, you know. I'd like to see all the road, thank you very much. And there's a design fault with them caravans. They're always careering from lane to fucking lane. You know, you're sitting there like the last bloke on the end of a conga at a wedding. They're like that. No. Have a chat to a caravaner. They're hilarious. They say stuff like, oh, the camp's lovely. It's got all the amenities. Running hot water, electrical points, stay in a fucking hotel then! You know, have you ever stood outside of a caravan in the morning and heard them making a cup of tea? Fuck, it's great. They go, would you like a cup of tea, dear? Having a shit? That's not on holiday, is it? I do like the wide open spaces, don't you, dear? Ow! You know, I mean... They go like that, they go... Oh, the country. Fuck it. I saw a caravan today parked up by the roadside and they sat outside it with one of those fold-out tables. Sat by the roadside drinking fucking tea. What are you fucking doing? Having a cup of tea, watching the cars go by, thank you very much. It's not on holiday, is it? Some of the things you see. I saw a bloke today on the motorway just holding a number plate. Have you seen him? I went, fuck, that's a bad accident, isn't it, that? Either that or somebody nicked his car and he went, come back! Saw a dog with his head out the car window. Have you seen him? He's like... Oh, what's he doing? He's criticising your driving now. Fucking terrible. Really fucking terrible. Really bad. It's terrifying on the roads. You'll see the big tanker. You'll always see him on the motorway. Huge tanker. And on the back, it's got that red warning sign. And it says, highly inflammable chemical waste. And you think, oh, that's on the road. They must have a genius driving that. You get up, have a look in the cab. He's one step away from a fucking amoeba. He's like that. He's got a fag on. Oh, fuck it. It's terrifying. Some of the things you see... This bloke I saw in the services car park yesterday, and you'll see him in any car park, in the supermarket car park. He's great. He walks across the car park, and he's got one of those fobs, and he opens his car before he actually gets there. He goes like that. I don't know if you saw what I just did there. But I actually opened my car door before I physically actually got there. To what? Come on, he's going to go to his car just like all of us and open the door and get in. You wouldn't get out of your car before you arrive, would you? 60 miles an hour, you go like... Ah! I don't know if you saw what I just did then. Actually got out of my car before I physically fucking arrived. God, blimey. Did you get a drink? Because I don't drink. I don't get pubs. They want you in there to have a drink. You have a drink and they throw you out for drinking too much. See, whenever I'm in the pub, I always think of that advert they show at Christmas. Have you seen it? The bloke walks up to the bar and the bloke behind the counter goes like that. Sir, do you mind stepping out of the car and doing a breath test? Look, you've had 2 pints, you're over the limit. There's a 12-month ban and a criminal record. Hey, it's company policy. I've got to let you go. Oh, no, there's only 20,000 on the clock, but that's my final offer. Oh, that's just great. No licence, no job. Now what? And then he says, so what's it going to be? I'll have 2 fucking pints of what you've just had, mate. I'll tell you what. Because you're off your head. Because that's how you end up when you're pissed, isn't it? You become all these different characters. You'll always see that bloke wandering around the car park of the pub on a Friday on his own going, fuck off, you fucking old slag.
I just want a couple of weeks break.
But fuck off, Dan. You know, he's having his own AA meeting out there, you know? I'm not an alcoholic.
Oh, yes, you are.
It's funny, you can only do that when you're really pissed, have a really good time, but at the same time have a really bad time. You're like... Then you've got the lads' night out. You'll always have a bunch of blokes at the bar going, down in one, down in one, down... Because whenever pissheads sing, it's always that same tune. Down in one, down in one. And whatever they're going to do next, I'm going to the bog. He's going to the bog, go to the bog, go to the bog. I'm going up the bar. He's going to the bar, go to the bar, go to the bar. I'm going home. He's going home, going home. I'd like to see that bloke Gareth Malone from the series The Choir take on a bunch of pissheads, wouldn't you? OK, let's try Yesterday by Paul McCartney. After 3. 1, 2, 3. Yesterday. Yesterday, yesterday. Have you noticed pissheads always want to sing about how you're getting home? Have you noticed that? You're going home in the fucking ambulance. It's all right if you're an ambulance driver, you know. You're going home in the fucking ambulance. I am, actually. How the fuck do you know? Like you're psychic or something. It's always the same with pissheads. It's great all that singing about how you're going to get home, but they never offer any helpful travel options home, do they? You're going to catch a 903 to the station, then get on the mainline express service to Doncaster unless there's major engineering works, in which case you're advised to change to a road placement bus service. Women are just as bad. You ever see a hen night? A bunch of girls pissed at their head, bashing each other over the head with a giant inflatable penis. What's that about? You never get a bunch of blokes on a stag do you? Bashing each other over the head with a giant inflatable vagina. You know, I love the fancy dress hen night. You'll always get that girl turn up at the pub dressed as Wonder Woman going, Wonder Woman. 5 hours later, you'll see her bunged at the pub doing exactly the same, pissed out of her head, going, rah, rah, rah. And she's just the woman you fucking wonder about, you know? It's like that bloke who's all excited about going out dressed in a Superman costume. He's like, Superman! 5 hours later, you'll see him behind the Chinese in exactly the same position, going, Superman! Oh, fucking hell. Is that a bird? Is that a plane? Fucking carrots. See, whenever I see a bunch of girls out on a hen night, I always worry about the bride-to-be wearing a veil and L-plates. Is she really that innocent? All that bashing over the head with a giant inflatable penis makes you wonder if she's not seen a real one before, she's going to be in for a massive disappointment. And point number 2, if she thinks that's how it's done, the groom's going to be in for a bit of a shock, isn't he? Go on, hit me over the head with it. You sure
footballer, go and fucking hit me over the head. It's fantastic, isn't it? Not for me, love, it ain't. I just got a sore soldier. I got a sore soldier here.
Doesn't matter whether it's a stag do or a hen night. When drink's involved, you always end up doing something you regret the next day. Some pisshead gets in, his wife's like that. What do you think you're doing coming home at 5 in the morning?
I've got to be up for work at 6.
No, you never do anything you're proud of when you're pissed. I mean, Albert Einstein didn't come up with the theory of relativity on a lad's night out. He wasn't standing at the bar going, fuck hell, MC squared, MC squared, MC squared. No, it's always something you regret, like going to a lap dancing club. You'll always get a bunch of pissed up blokes full of testosterone in a lap dancing club paying to drool over something they can't have. You know, there's that woman in front of them on that pole going... Do you want this? You can't have it! Do you want this? You can't have it! It's a con! Where else could that happen? You'd be really pissed off if you was up Greg's. You know, you just pay for that chocolate eclair and the woman behind the counter is like... Do you want this? You can have it! No, to those pissed up idiots, she's just a bit of meat on a pole. Then later on, they're staggered to the nearest kebab shop and do exactly the same. Stand there holding money, drooling over that kebab, going around on a fucking pole. Do you want this? You can't have it. That was me sheep. That was me sheep. Do you know what I hate most about going out, trying to get home? I don't like getting into those dodgy minicabs after the pub shuts. You know, it's the weekend, you manage to flag down one of those dodgy minicabs, because it doesn't smell like you're getting into a minicab, does it? It smells like you've just climbed into the driver's arse crack. Dipped in onion gravy, you know? You know, you're in the back of the cab going, you must be a bisto bum. Even the pine-scented magic tree hanging from the mirror's like, take me with you. Don't leave me here, please. Why do all minicab drivers look like they've run through Sports Direct in a hurry covered in fucking glue? They don't have Dress Down Friday, they have Couldn't Give a Fuck Week. Sometimes me and my wife would go and get something to eat at a restaurant. You know, when you walk into one of those Italian restaurants in Birmingham, as soon as you walk through the door, the waiter's like, oh, ciao, buone, grazie, lovely to have you here. Straight away, you start doing all that mock Italian shit back to him. Oh, grazie, buone, ciao. Suddenly you're talking to the waiter like you're fucking head of the Corleone family, you know? I'm worried about Michael. I'm worried about Michael, you know what I'm saying? Boom, boom. Oh, it's all cool to do that in an Italian restaurant. Oh, yeah, but you wouldn't do that at McDonald's, would you? Copy the bloke behind the counter up there.
Do you want fries with that?
Do
you mind leaving the premises? Do you mind leaving the premises?
It's like when you're on your holidays abroad in one of those foreign restaurants with your wife, and the waiter has spent like fucking half an hour going through the specials of the day, you know? We have the local baby lobster wings in loon shells caught only at sunset, simmered in a buttercup snapper with a delicious smidgen of mango juice sticks, dipped in a tangy toffee vinaigrette on a bed of flaming lamb's liver tata-pate. This comes with a sumptuous tiny tureen of hummingbird steam breath, captured with a small thimbleful of Annie Fanny Burt Wheaton tuna day sorbet sauce, and a crackerjack pencil and plain glass of rainwater scooped from the chilling Alps that is so pure it doesn't even exist. And your wife won't stop him. She let him get all the way to the end. She's going, just have the egg and chips. Thank you very much. That's why I don't like going to restaurants with my wife. Have you ever had your wife nick your chips off your plate? You be in a restaurant with your wife, she orders the Gwyneth Paltrow Biafro fucking skinny salad, and you order the chips. Worst thing she can say, oh, this is nice, taste that. Oh, I see what's fucking happening here. Because next it'd be, what's yours like? Oh, fuck, do you want a chip? And once she starts, that's it, wave goodbye to them fucking chips, mate. It turns into trying to eat your chips on the end of the pier at the seaside while fending off frickin' seagulls. She's on the other side of the table going, ah! Oh, God. At the end of the meal, she goes, do you think them chips are fattening? Not for me, I didn't fucking have any, did I? See, I think my wife is trying to kill me. I really do. We'd be in a restaurant, she'd go, here, I think that chicken's off, taste that. Oh, God. You can have the trots, I'm not fucking getting them. Mrs. fucking Ebola arse. I don't like fussy eaters. I don't like, you know when you're sat in a restaurant and then fussy, you know, they just sat at the table just moaning about everything on the menu, you know? There's nothing on there for me. There's nothing on there for me. This is too cold, this ain't cold enough. Oh, fuck. The waiter's like, would you like some gravy? Go on then, little bit of gravy, a little bit more, ruined. Did you get a drink with me? Got a drink? Do you know, I hate when you offer to get with someone a drink, but they turn it around like they're doing you the favour. I fucking hate that. You know, go, do you want one? They go, oh, fucking go on, then you force me. I'm not going to get you one now, you twat. I used to hate that. You used to go out and get really pissed and you come home and your mum and dad are still up. I used to hate it because now you've got to concentrate. You've got to try and choose the right words that make you sound sober. Do you know what I mean? You sat in the lounge room and they go, ah, do you have a good night? And you go, excellent. Where did you go? Excellent. So I was out in London last night, you know, and this pisshead, he comes up to me, he's like, hey, you got any spare change? I said, no, I got exactly the right amount. I mean, what's the odds in that? It's like they've got this bloke in the middle of Trafalgar Square, paints himself gold, just stands there all day doing fuck all like that. Just does nothing. I always think to myself, what happens when he gets home? How does he relax? Because he's done fuck all day. He must get indoors and go, fucking hell, I fancy a jog. Hey, listen, it takes years to learn to do that, you know, fuck all. If you get really good at it, you get headhunted and given really top jobs at the post office. Where have you been in there? It's like prison visiting time in that post office. You walk in, they're all behind the glass. Help us! I want to die. It's like I watch them prison films on the TV. You know where they've got to talk to them through the glass on the telephone? I always just want somebody to go like that. What are you wearing? Mobile phones I don't get. Have you noticed all blokes now, when they text their mates, they're putting kisses at the end? Have you noticed that? Yeah, see you tonight. Kiss, kiss, kiss. What's going on? You wouldn't do that if you met your mate in the street, would you? Yeah, we'll go out tonight, we'll do some alligator wrestling, you know, eat loads of red meat. See you later, Pete. Come back here. You ever get one of those smiley faces at the end of a text? You ever get one of those? Having a really good day today. Or you get one of those sad faces. You ever got one of those? Do you know what I mean? At the end of a text, not having had a good day today. You wouldn't do that to your mate, would you? You all right, Dal? No, not too good, actually. So the other day, I was staying in this hotel, and they had a telephone in the bog, in the toilet. I mean, what call is that urgent you're going to make it from the bog? You know? Hello? Is that Dino Rod? You better come quick, it's got me round the neck. I hate calling my parents. I can't stand calling my parents. I call my mum up for a chat, and do you know what happens? My dad starts speaking in the background. I end up having a conversation through my mum to my dad. After I've had that little conversation, my mum goes, oh, I better put your dad on. She puts me dad on, then my mum starts speaking in the background. I end up having a conversation through my dad to my mum. It's like talking to a spiritualist, but they're still fucking alive, you know. Then my wife will walk in the room and she'll go, oh, tell your mum, now there's a conversation going on through me, via my dad to my mum. I wouldn't mind, but when they all come around our house, no fucker says a word. Why is it when women get on the phone? Why is it when as soon as women pick up the phone, they start doing all that extra stuff around the house? Have you noticed that? You know, as soon as your wife picks up the phone, they start doing all that fucking fake dusting around the house. They're like,
oh, hello? Yeah, well, that's what I said. Yeah, that's right, yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
What the fuck's that? Suddenly they change into a hotel inspector, you know? They start going around the house going like,
yeah, well, no, Thursday's good for me. Yeah, Thursday, yeah.
Have you noticed when blokes pick up the phone, they start readjusting, don't they? Moving stuff around. Hello, Pete.
Nah, not too bad. Nah, I'm just moving things around, you know, readjusting, that sort of thing.
Have you noticed when your wife's on the phone, you know, there's a lot of mooing going on, isn't there, when she's on the phone to one of her mates? She's like, listen to a shit episode of Country File. But it is, I love the O2. It's fantastic, this. I love it. You know, because I've been doing loads of travelling. I've been doing loads of driving and all that, you know. You know, if you're doing a lot of driving, you need your sleep if you're doing a lot of travelling. I need at least 7 hours kip a night. I mean, I'll sleep longer, but them cars, they won't fucking steer themselves, you know. So I hate that when you're asleep, but, you know, and somebody wakes you up, but you're still in your dream, you know. Somebody wakes you up and goes, fucking hell, Sheila. Sorry, morning, Sharon. People are always surprised by time. Have you noticed that? People are always going, oh, it was 3 o'clock. Fucking it was 5 o'clock. Why? You don't ring up the speaking clock and you go, on the third stroke, the time will be, fuck me, it's 9 o'clock. And I got stuck in roadworks on the way into the O2, you know, by the Blackwall Tunnel. I fucking hate roadworks. They always have that sign saying slow. I think we should have a sign we can stick out the car window. Get a fucking move on then. Park behind the multi-storey car park. There's a sign on the way into the multi-storey car park, maximum height. But it shows you on the way out as well. Bit fucking late now, isn't it? And I gets in the car. You always know when your wife's been using the car because you're getting it and she's done something freaky with the seat. Who the fuck drives like this? It's like you actually get there before you even arrive. I do loads of driving. What is it? It's strange when you're driving behind somebody, isn't it? They're driving really slow. You're all like, come on, mate. There's how accidents happen. Slow fucking drivers. Strange when somebody's driving behind you, though, rushing you. Different story, isn't it? Suddenly you'll miss the highway code. No. Says 30. I'm doing 30. You ever been behind that police car and they're doing 69? You're like, come on, mate, it's fucking 70 here, come on. And then suddenly they pull over, now you've got to overtake them. You're doing 1 mile an hour more than him. It takes you like fucking 2 hours to overtake him. You're like, don't look in. Don't move your lips. I do loads of night driving. You know when you're driving at night, you're trying to drive carefully and safely, so you've got your forward beam on, you know, and then someone comes in the opposite direction, so you turn your forward beam off, but he fucking keeps his on. So then you start flashing him. Hey, mate, you got your fucking forward beam on! He's like that, I was just about to turn mine off, but fuck it, I'll keep it on now, you twat. Now you start being jousting. Come on, look at the fucking come in. Fuck you! I'm blind! It's like moths. They love a bulb, don't they? Moths. Oh yeah, you'd be driving up a country lane and you see a moth go like, oh, it's a light. Oh, it's coming this way. I love lights. Yeah. So you ever seen one of those dogs on those retractable leads? You ever seen that? They actually think their owners accidentally let them go free. You can see them go, fucking hold on, I've got a bit of room here, hold on. Yeah, I'm free. It's like ducks. Why do ducks eat bread? How the fuck did they get a taste for that? They got no baking skills, have they? You don't see David Attenborough on the TV going, and here we see in Greg's the Bakers. The mallard holding a large sliced loaf. You ever tried to duck a whole slice? They get all fucked up. They don't know what to do with it. They start pecking out the middle, you know. He's fucking wearing it. Suddenly looks like fucking Shakespeare. What is this I see before me? But granary bread? And why? Why do tiny little birds this size have to sing their little fucking heads off early in the morning? You know, they're up in the trees at 4 in the morning, little bird this size going, I'm singing my tiny little fucking head. And they're always happy, aren't they? I'm so happy. You never hear any miserable birds in the morning, do you? You know, up in the trees doing a couple of Morrissey numbers, you know? Every day is like Sunday. See, that's how birds communicate. They have to sing. To a bird, every day is just one big musical. You know, the birds are in the trees going, I see some worms, yes I do, yes I do. Yes, I see them too, yes I do, yes I do. I'm going to bed now. Well, shut the fuck up then. It's like pigeons. You never see a pigeon on their own, do you? They're always with a bunch of other pigeons in the middle of town, aren't they? You know? Oh, yeah, they're all fucking hard in a gang. You ever looked at a pigeon? You ever looked at one? They always look like they can hear something upstairs, don't they? I got completely lost coming into the O2. I got completely lost. It's no wonder all the fucking one-way systems round here. Even the signs go like,
Don't know.
I had to ask somebody for directions. Isn't it funny when somebody asks us for directions, isn't it? Isn't it funny how helpful you are depending on what they look like? You know, if somebody walks up to you in the street and they go, excuse me,
Could you tell me where the library is, please?
you're like, ah! Oh, but if it's a big, tall, blonde bird, excuse me, could you tell me where the station is, please? I fucking live there! Take me home, I can lick your windows. They look just like Johnnies hanging up. Someone's blown some fucking Johnnies up. I've just noticed them. What the fuck is that? Looks like 2 fucking lines of piles. But, and I'm not always like this, I have to explain. A lot of people say that to my wife. Is he like this at home? Is he fucking like this at home? Why do they say that? You'd never say that to anybody else, like a brain surgeon, you know? Is he like this at home? Oh, yeah, he's always got the top of my head off when I'm trying to watch fucking Countdown. I'm fucking sweating. Look at that already. Do you know what I need? Guttering. I don't do any keep fit. I love these people that do keep fit. You know, they drive to a gym, they jog on a running machine, then they drive home, and they pay for this. Why don't they run up to the gym, jog up to reception and go, can I have my money back, please, because I've done it. I'm getting old. That's what's happening. It's starting to kick in. You know, when I read the paper now, I'm getting further and further away from my eyes when I read. You know, I read now like I'm playing the freaking trombone. I'm like that. It's funny when it's a bill, though, isn't it? You go, fuck it, how much? I'm getting old. Things are starting to move around. When I bend down to pick something up now, do you know what? I can see me cheeks. I can see me fucking cheeks. And the older I get, the more and more of me is falling forward. I'm going to get to an age where I can just see me in front of me picking something up. Oh, hello. How you doing? That's what my wife worries about. She says, I don't want to get old. Everything starts flapping about. I don't want to wake up in the morning. My boobs are laying there by my side. Laying there looking like a fucking ball boy. And why is it with women, as soon as they get to a certain age, suddenly all blokes have got departments. They say stuff to other women about them. You're not going, oh, he's all right in that department, thank you very much. Suddenly they change all blokes into a branch of fucking Debenhams, you know? They do, they have chats amongst themselves, women. I said to him, I'm not going near that department, thank you very much. They never speak like that to blokes. That would freak you out, wouldn't it? You know, if you ask a girl, do you want to go out for the night? And she went, yeah, but listen, there's your reception, there's your waiting area, but you'll have to make an appointment to see the managing director. And no one gets to see the chairman. And what is it with women? As soon as they reach a certain age, their temperature's all over the fucking place. Women in general anyway, you get in bed with a woman at night, fuck, they're hot in bed. Jeez, the heat, fuck, it's like getting in bed with a bubbling cauldron. Even the hot water bottle's going, fucking open the window, I'm boiling in here. Then in the day, your wife walks around the house going, isn't it cold? Feel my hands. Feel my fucking hands. It's all right, love, I trust you're not going to open the freezer and feel like the peas and see if they're lying. And then she'd go, isn't it hot? Isn't it? Oh, fucking, I'm sweating here. Fucking hot, cold, moisture. It's like living with a Russell Hobbs kettle. That's what your wife does. She goes, I was cold, so I put the heating on. Then she goes, isn't it hot? She goes around opening all the windows. Let some air in. Let some fucking air in. Then she go, isn't it cold? Isn't it fucking... I'm sat on the couch in an overcoat and some swimming trunks. I don't know what's coming next. Creeps up on you age. It really... We was going to bed the other night. I was going to bed, getting in bed. My wife she was wearing a full-length fucking cotton nightgown. I thought visiting time was over. I got to fuck off. You know what I'm saying? creeps up on you. You know when you're a young bloke and you go around bragging how much sex you got that night? Well, I never got any, but if I did, I'd fucking brag about it. Oh, yeah, she loved it. Well, they both did, you know. I don't brag about that now. Do you know what I brag about now? How much sleep I got last night. I got 8 hours last night. Nah, yeah. I snored on everything. Blimey, what are you taking? Oh, Orlick's. Yeah, I used to be fit. I used to be really fit. I used to box. Not out of choice. I got bullied a lot at school. I got perpetually punched in the head by the kids. So to toughen me up, my dad sent me off to boxing where I got perpetually punched in the head by the fucking kids. See, I don't get boxing. You say to a boxer, you really took some blows to the head there, fella. You go, yeah. That doesn't bother you? No, comes with the job. See, now I don't want a job where you take brain-damaging blows to your head to do it. These blokes say stuff like, just another day at the office. What kind of office is that? Because I'd ring in sick. And have you noticed every time two blokes meet in the street, have you noticed that? They always do the boxing thing. You see two blokes meet in the street and they go, hey, how you doing? Not too bad. It's always boxing, never any other sport. You never see two blokes meet in the street and do the shot put, you know? Hey, how you doing? Not too bad. You ever see two blokes meet in the street, suddenly get out a fucking hobby horse? How you doing? You all right? Well, you know, up and down, up and down. Meet your old mate in the pub, you do the fucking triple jump. Hey, look who's just walked in! You know, a lot of people say to me, Lee, you should take up golf. It's really good for you. Do you know what I say? Fuck off. I mean, it's a good game. I understand, you know, people playing it. I understand, but I don't get it. A game you only play on one glove. What's that? You don't play it wearing one fucking shoe, do you? You say to a golfer, why the glove? They go, oh, grip. I'll tell you what do you put two gloves on? Guess what that is? More fucking grip. I actually attempted to play golf once and I nearly snapped my spinal cord in 9 places trying to get one of them fucking sand traps. Whose idea was it to put a stretch of sand in the middle of some woodland? Well, that's just a mirage, but the other way round. You know, you're playing a game in the woods, and no, you're not, you're on the fucking beach. That's like going surfing and someone saying, oh, watch them oak trees on the way in, won't you? And golf is the only game where you get someone to help you play it. The caddy does everything for you. Carries your clubs, tells you what club to use, how far the hole is. Well, I'd do a bit of sport if there was someone doing after work for me. That'd be great. If you were swimming, there's some bloke by your side going, anything you need? Not at the moment, no. You sure? There's a Starbucks round the corner. I'll tell you what, you can drag me the rest of the way. That's lovely, thanks. And who come up with a scoring system for golf? Birdie, that's the point in golf. Birdie. I reckon the bloke who come up with the scoring system was heavily distracted that day. You know, they went, what's that? Huh? That's a birdie. What's that? Huh? It's an eagle. What's that? It's a bogey. And par, that's a point in golf, par. That's a word that ain't even fucking finished yet. You're 4 under par. Par. No, just par. Fuck off. And they say golf is good exercise for you. What exercise? Golf is the only game where you get a lift to the next hole on that bleeding golf buggy. What lazy bugger come up with that? You know you never see that in other sports, do you? That'd be good in the marathon, wouldn't it? On your marks, get set, go! Taxi! Where you going? Finish line, please! Darts is a good game. Who come up with a scoring system for darts? You know, first one to nothing. I love darts. Darts is the only game where you can drink alcohol while you're playing it. Other sports are ridiculed for going out and gambling and, you know, drinking. They're tested for all sorts of substances. Not darts. They're supping in between shots. I want to see that in other sports. That'd be great in the boxing, you know. Some bloke goes back to his corner, has a swig of beer. Fuck, I reckon I could do him now. Let's have it in all sports. It'd be great at the Olympics, you know, in the shooting event. Some bloke wandering about with a loaded rifle going, "What you fucking looking at?" In some sports, you don't even know if they've had a drink. Like the hammer thrower, he always looks like he's had a drink. He always looks like he's been bunged out of a pub, that bloke. Every time he throws that hammer, he's like, "Ah, you fucking twat." Yeah, do you remember the old dial phones? Remember those? Took ages to dial a number. So whose bright idea was it to put the emergency services at the fucking end? You know, you'd run to a call box in a blind panic and you'd go, "Oh, 9... 9... 9... Hello? No, he's dead. So if there's trouble at sea, right? Then you phone the lifeboat and they launch it. Save time. Leave it in the water. It's a fucking boat. You wouldn't ring for an ambulance and they fucking fire out of a garage. There's an emergency. Pull. The emergency services are fucked up. You ring the police now because someone's hanging about outside your house and they say the same thing every time. They go like, "Has he done anything yet?" "No." "Well, we can't do anything unless he's done something." "But that's too late. What if he breaks in and kills me?" "Well, then you should definitely call us because he has done something." It's like aggravated assault. What's that? Of course it's an aggravated assault. It's an assault. You can't have a mild-mannered assault. Some bloke kind of run up to you and go like, "I'm a bit shy. Can I have your wallet?" All right, I know it was terrible. I shouldn't have done it. I know. Bullshit. You ever called somebody who has kids? You ever done that? Fuck, that's brilliant. They'd be mid-conversation. They go, "Yeah, put that down." It's like they're possessed. You know, yes, absolutely. "Get out now, Damien." Or you'll be on the phone to your best friend, and they, instead of saying goodbye, they go, "Okay, bye." Bye? What's that? It's like a fucking ill sheep. And who are these fuckers that call our house 24 hours a day trying to sell us financial services? You get an obscene call, it's a relief. At least you're getting something for free. "What are you wearing?" "Oh, thank God you called." They have these sex lines on the TV. You call them up and they always say the same thing. "What can I do for you?" "Call me back. It's fucking cheaper." You know? I can see blokes going, "I'll fucking try that when I get in." Free porn I got there, man. And everyone's got a helpline now. Have you noticed? Every product we buy, they got a helpline. Shampoo. Any problems from the helpline? What the fuck can go wrong with shampoo? You know, "Hello, I'm in the shower. What do I do now?" "No, I haven't switched the water on yet." Durex have got one. What point do we fucking call them? "Hello?" "Wait a minute." "Too late." "No." Everyone's got a helpline. Every bugger's got... Because they're worried about claims and compensation. It's like you buy a microwave now and they give you that little sachet inside, silicone. Dries up any moisture in the box. And it's got on it, "Please do not eat." You know what that says to me? Some bugger ate that once. Some bloke went like, "Here, look, love, we've got a microwave and they give us a free meal." Fuck, I'm parched. Everyone's got a fucking helpline. The NHS have got a helpline. What if you've chopped your hand off? You can't fucking dial. The NHS have now got a website, because you've got to be on the web. If you've got a computer, people always say, got to be on the web. Fuck, no you haven't, because it's all porn. It is, and they just want to make us feel inadequate. You innocently log on to the internet to get your email, and it comes up, cock extension, Viagra, do you want some? I'm looking around the room, how do they know? How do they know? I'm serious, the search engines have got Tourette's. No, because anything, you can type in anything and then relate it back to porn. Type in anything, cabbages, cabbages, cabbages. See the bloke with loads of vegetables up his arse. Go on, have a look. No! Cheap flights, cheap fanny. Go on, cheap fanny. And because it's on the internet, oh, well, that's all right. Any normal situation, they'd lock you up for that. If you was in Sainsbury's trying to buy something and the woman behind the counter went, do you have a loyalty, carrots up your arse? Beg your pardon, sorry. Bondage, you know. Freak you out. Everyone's got a... No, the NHS, if you get on their helpline, on their website, if you're ill, they give you 6 suggestions what it might be. You're like, fuck, I only got any with one illness, now potentially I should be dead. I feel sorry for the NHS, you know, because the nurses, I feel sorry for nurses, they're fighting a fucking losing battle. You ever been down to casualty? It's a nightmare. By the time you're seen, you're well again. They go, what's the problem? Oh, that was fucking years ago. Anytime you're ever ill, you know, when you go and see your local GP, he always wants you to take your clothes off. Every time. You got an earache, take your clothes off. I thought, fuck it, I'll make it worthwhile. I took a poll down there. I thought, yeah, I might as well. Pay for the prescription, you know. You know, people always bring you grapes when you're ill, don't they? You know, you ever seen anyone's face light up when you give them grapes? I've got you some grapes. Fuck off. What's the medicinal purposes of grapes? If that was the case, you'd have a heart attack in the high street. You never get a fruit and veg van turn up. Give me the grapes, quick. Clear? Like the motorbike ambulance. The motorbike ambulance. What if they have to go to the hospital? What the fuck can you do then? Can you strap them across the back? It's all right, I used to work for pizza delivery. Fucking nuts. You ever had a pizza delivered by them? They're nuts. What's the legal requirement to be a pizza delivery boy? A donor card and a fucking suicide note. It's gotta be. That's what that big box is on the back's full of ice. When he has the accident, that's for his organs, I'm sure. They drive around in those mopeds. I fucking hate mopeds. You ever see them in the city centre, those lads going up and down the mopeds? I hate the sound of mopeds. They always sound like they don't want to be out. They're like, ah! And the kids in the cars now, the boy racers, you know what they're into at the moment? Have you seen this? They've got that blue light under their car. What the fuck's that? It's like he's run over a sun lamp. He's driving about in a fucking tanning centre. It's like... Maybe that's what it is. It's a sun lamp for MOT mechanics. He's in the pit going like, oh, it's just like fucking Spain, man. I love the MOT garage. They've always got a calendar on the wall of a half-naked woman straddling some tyres like that. What's the point? What if that actually happened? The bloke would go, excuse me, love, could you fuck off? These Pirellis have got to go on this Cortina and put some fucking clothes on. It's ridiculous. It only works in the garage, that calendar, doesn't it? You can't put that anywhere else. It doesn't work in any work environment apart from there. Like, you can't have one in the doctor's, you know, half-naked woman on the wall straddling some pills. It's like the police can find you on the spot if you get done for driving now. What if you can't pay? Can we choose another spot? Just... Can't pay. Can't pay. Just keep choosing a spot till you fucking get home. That's what I say. It's like we've been travelling around on local news the other day. There's always this story on local news of a bus or a lorry that's jammed under a railway bridge, you know? And I always think, how the fuck did he do that? Is it like some drivers that get a bit leery, you know? They go, oh, there's no one about. Fuck it, there's no cameras. I'll break the speed limit. But did this bloke do the same? Did he go, no cameras about? Fuck it, I'll break the height limit. How do you jam your bus under a fucking railway bridge? Did he not see how big it was when he got in it that morning? Did he not know he was driving a double-decker bus? He's driving around all day going, where's my passengers going? They on, they pay, they fuck off. He lives in a house, but he thinks he lives in a bungalow, you know? His wife's like that. You never come upstairs. We don't have a fucking upstairs. Where do you think I go at night? Exactly, where do you go at night? Sees that sign, mind your head. Not as a warning, it's a fucking challenge, that is. I can do this, I can do this.